WizardPhD. I'm Professor Lynette, and today we have lots of information about this entire week of Wizards Unite glory. My last video today was about werewolf hunting, which we will be doing tonight and tomorrow and the next night. But we also found out that there is a brilliant event. This is called Harry's Calamity. So we go to our special assignments. You have coming soon, Potter's Calamity Brilliant Event. An unusually high number of Harry Potter related foundables is being reported. Minister Granger theorizes that a recent Daily Prophet feature about Harry's involvement with the SOS task force may be the cause. So that's a little odd, because the first one we had Hagrid, we had to help him. This one seems like a very, very specific response by the Calamity that is targeting Harry, which is interesting because Harry and Grimm had conflict because apparently he was in charge of the SOS task force, or had like the name of being in charge of it. I don't know if Grimm is targeting Harry with this Calamity or if it's just an accident. Potentially the Calamity could just be doing it itself, who knows. But we actually have 2 weeks for this brilliant event, and the first week starts tomorrow on the 16th, the same night as the werewolf. Because the beta players did not have this specific brilliant event, we really don't have any information on what the tasks are, but we can draw upon what we learned from the previous brilliant event. On our special assignments page, we have 2 coming soon events. The top one is the event that is happening tomorrow. So we see Harry, Hedwig, that picture. One thing you could do is use a Barufio's Brain Elixir to get double XP for any of those new foundables that you'll play. So if you look at this picture, it looks like a lot of new foundables. The only 2 that I think are currently in our registry is this Quidditch player Harry and Hedwig. So that would be my guess for which ones we would see in the wild, and the other ones I think we would see from Brilliant Port Keys, or from Brilliant Runestone rewards from Wizarding Challenges, or from completing pages in the Brilliant event. And last time we had all 3 of those options, but we just don't know specifically where the other foundables come into play. So you could use your Barufios for that, but you could also, if you're limited on Barufios, save that for Community Day, because that will be 3 times experience, but I'll talk about that in a second. Along with Barufios, you can always add a Dark Detector to increase all spawns, but again, the Community Day event is better for Dark Detectors because you'll get double the time. Some reminders is that you want to save or gather silver keys for potential port key tasks. You can earn free silver keys from leveling up, but you can also earn random silver keys when returning foundables, so my advice is keep playing as much as you can to try to find those silver keys. Alternatively, you could buy them in the shop for $3.75. For port keys, don't forget to do port key checks with a group of people. So not everyone needs to check the port key, you just need one person to check to be able to identify if it's a brilliant port key or if it's a regular 2K, 5K, or 10K. Final note on port keys, be sure to pick up new 7K brilliant port keys, even if you have leftover 7Ks from the Fantastic Flora and Fauna event. We want to pick up new port keys during this time period because we're not sure whether or not those 7Ks will change, but in case that they don't, be sure that you're getting new 7K port keys. To earn brilliant runestones, you want to rank up your family XP for that registry page for the brilliant event. You can earn family XP by returning the brilliant foundables, by completing wizarding challenges just as a chance, or by unlocking brilliant port keys. I'll emphasize again, earning family XP from wizarding challenges using a brilliant runestone is just a chance, just like all the other runestones. It's not guaranteed. Another tip from last time is I would recommend gathering potion ingredients for your 2-hour potions. Now that's the healing potions and the extimulo potions, and this is just in case you need to do any potion tasks during the event. Finally, don't forget to download assets for the game. There should be about 40 new assets to download, and be sure that you download it over Wi-Fi. This just helps the game run smoothly because it already has that information of the animations and all of that directly on your phone and doesn't have to keep calling on the server to do that. If you want to be notified in the future, be sure to turn on the notifications for new assets, and you'll be able to see that with an in-app notification as well. I'll be sure to update you on the second week of the Brilliant event with more details there, but for now, let's switch to Community Day on Saturday, July 20th. Link is in the description, but from the Reddit post, we have an announcement from the Harry Potter Wizards Unite team. We are having the first ever Community Day on July 20th. This will include a free store pack of 50 spell energy, 1 Barufio's Brain Elixir, 3 times XP when you use Barufio's during the event, an increase of traces on the map, a higher chance of seeing Hogwarts school traces, and dark detectors will be double the length of time. Check your region specifically. Asia Pacific, you are 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., UTC plus 10. Europe, Middle East, Africa, India, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. UTC. And then Americas and Greenland, you have 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific time, or UTC -7. So my overall advice is if you are going to overlap on this day and play on Saturday, definitely take advantage of the 3-hour community day where you'll be able to get triple XP on Barufios and double the time on dark detectors. And you can still continue doing the Brilliant event during the community day window, but to get the maximum, that's kind of my recommendation. That's all I have for you today. My question is, how are you prepping for these events? This is a whole packed week. We have Werewolves Community Day, we have the Brilliant event. What advice would you give other players to maximize the resources that we have and get the most out of it? Let me know in the comments down below, and until next time, Wands ready.